morning, Columbia Heights. Buenos días, ¿cómo andan hoy? I've been hearing so many great things about this Columbia Heights market, and they're all true. I had the opportunity to walk around and meet a lot of the vendors, and I think this market has definitely evolved to something very special. A diverse and thriving community of supportive friends and businesses. Frankly, I can't think of a better way to spend a Saturday morning. This market is a model and illustrative of the types of markets that have sprung up all across the United States. In many ways, farmers markets like Columbia Heights have become the public face of agriculture and a gateway into wider opportunities for local and regional food. They perform many functions, including serving as a connector or a bridge. God, this brings together the whole community every Saturday morning. And quite interestingly, they also attract business to business. So what's not to like about farmers markets? They provide opportunities for farmers and producers to sell their products and at the same time give consumers like many of you here the opportunity to buy fresh and healthy products. Importantly, and I think Pickett pointed this out, farmers markets help out the local economy. When food is produced, processed, distributed, and sold in the same region, that money stays in the local economy, leading to an all-important economic development and job creation. At USDA for several years now, many of my colleagues have been enthusiastically working on an initiative that many of you may have heard of called Know Your Farmer, Know Your Food. And its Compass, so that people like yourselves can look at a portal and have all the information about local and regional food aggregated in one place. Let's move to today and the reason we're here. And I have many of my USDA colleagues here. Can you raise your hand? I want people to see who's here from the USDA. They all came and a lot of them live around here, so thank you for coming. We're recognizing the importance that farmers markets play, and USDA Secretary Tom Vilsack has proclaimed August 4th to August 10th National Farmer Market Week. He's identified local and regional as one of the 4 pillars of USDA's economic development work in the second term, directly supportive of President Obama's commitment to strengthening local and regional food systems. An annual tradition at the U.S. Department of Agriculture is to announce the number of farmers markets captured in our farmers market directory. So we need a drum roll. How about Chubby the Clown? A drum roll. The new 2013 number of farmers markets across the U.S. is 8,144 markets. Constitutes a 3.6% increase in the number of markets. When we started to catalog farmers markets, folks thought that these markets were going to be a fad. But quite the contrary. We have seen continual growth from 1994 to 2013. The number of U.S. farmers markets that chose to voluntarily advertise, because not everybody puts their name down, these are voluntarily in our directory, has increased from less than 1,800 markets to now over 8,144 markets. We encourage you to check out our farmers market directory. It's one of USDA's most popular directories. It's an online searchable database containing a lot of cool information. So you can look on our database and look for the number of new markets, state information, hours of operation, products offered, whether we accept SNAP benefits, and I especially like the fact that you can put in your area code and all the farmers markets in the jurisdiction will come out. That's my favorite part of the directory. Another important piece of information that I want to leave you with today is that our Food and Nutrition Service at the USDA is busy outfitting more and more farmers markets with the ability to accept SNAP, also known as Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program benefits. Currently, over 3,800 farmers markets are now equipped with electronic benefit transfer technology. In 2012 alone, over $16 million in SNAP benefits were redeemed at farmers markets around the country, often giving struggling farmers and families access to fresh and healthy food and providing revenue. At this market alone, I understand that consumers redeemed $63,000 in SNAP benefits last year. Before closing today, I just want to call out and thank a few folks in the audience, because there's a lot of folks, and I know you want to get back to this, and I had to give this small talk. I want to thank the Columbia Heights Community Marketplace for your leadership and the roles you play with this community. Thank you very much. I also want to give a big warm shout out to a friend to many of us, Gus Schumacher. Where's Gus? Gus, are you hiding? Gus, if you know him, is truly a force of nature, and he's making a tremendous difference, championing efforts to increase access to healthy foods and supporting local and regional food systems. He also serves as the co-founder of Wholesome Wave, and he was recently named as an awardee of a prestigious award, the James Beard Award. Thank you, Gus, for all that you're doing for our community. Finally, I wish to thank Arthur Neal of my team. Arthur and his team, and I know he has several members of his team, advanced the Farmers Market Program at the USDA. And they're responsible for working on the Farmers Market Directory throughout the year. So Arthur and team, can you hold your hands up? Because these are the folks at the USDA that work on the Farmers Market. I also wish to thank and recognize my Director of Public Affairs, Jim Brownlee and his team, Pam Stanzini and Hakeem Fogarty. I know they're here. Jim and Susan, of course. Jim is tireless in his dedication, and frankly, he made USDA's participation at the market today a reality. So thank you, everyone, for your work. I've actually said more than enough. I just want you to go back and buy a lot, and hope to see you next year. Thank you very much for your attention.